Can agriculture not work as a silo? And how can we have integrated approaches, integrated strategies to implement agriculture?
So our expectation is also to work with countries to come up with an agreed roadmap that will help us to support them to be able to review their progress and report this progress come January 2018 back to the head of state.
The CAADP coordinator at the African Union, Komla Bissi, and the senior programs officer at NEPAD, Unami, Mpofu, are urging for synergy between the public and the private sector in order to realize the Malabo Declaration on increasing agricultural productivity.
Rolling out this plan, we consider it necessary to bring together permanent secretaries responsible for agriculture ministries or agriculture-based subsectors, such as Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Finance, that have a role to play in terms of implementing agriculture-based investment.
Yes, is the Chief Accounting Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture. Without his decision, without his leadership, without his championing of these issues, we cannot expect the success that we anticipate to have.
Speaking in Accra, Ghana, Unami and Komla said the decision to have permanent secretaries of agriculture meet was to help countries have a better understanding of the National Agriculture Investment Plan's NAIP and to help countries learn from best practices in implementing the Malabo Declaration.
Public sector needs to work better with private sector and really create the environment where the private sector can see value and return of investment.
Expecting more investment into the agriculture sector, both from public sector, from development community, as well as the private sector, but on the condition that we are able to unpack these investment plans in a way that will also attract private sector interest, in a way that will demonstrate value addition and also best return on investment for the private sector to be able to engage. So,
NEPAD and the AUC is urging member states to embrace the need to work with the private sector in order to increase investment in agriculture. Mpofu urged countries to ensure inclusivity in agriculture growth and increase the involvement of the youth and women in agriculture.
We ride on the economic growth, but ensure that we are pulling together all of our population, the men, the women, and the youth. It is really about ownership and leadership. We as African Union can only support the countries, but the rallying energy has to be with the PS, and we assume that he's interfacing with with the minister himself, and together as a team they're able to bring together the various actors.
The African Union says growth in agriculture will aid in reducing the high poverty levels and stunting, which is a contributing factor to negative economic growth on the continent. Reporting for Channel 1 News, I'm Judith Akolo in Accra, Ghana.